Hi guys, and welcome back. We're playing on TimeShot. I know, right? A solo episode with Pudzy on TimeShot. Oh my god! So, the time has come. People keep messing with my things. Like, honestly, people. The time has come to leave spawn. I still need to, I'm meant to be doing a mob farm. I haven't got around to it, but I will do it. But we basically have secret assassin business. It's got some building blocks, and then it's got my ender chest. I'm not bringing like a ton of stuff with me. I'll keep most of it at spawn. I will recolor this eventually, but before I do so, I just want to, because I haven't been like solo recording for a while, and there's a hole in my floor. That's great. We've got our llamas. If you guys want to name them, we've got our llamas. They're the ones we got on the adventure. Mine was the only one of this color, I think. I think Penny may have got one as well. Like, they were the only two, so everyone's been breeding with them. But Tot left us these, which is lovely. So I forgot my potatoes downstairs. But there's a book. Thanksgiving. Pudzy. Happy Thanksgiving. This year I am thankful for you. I have so enjoyed getting to hang out with you so much since Season 2 and Ark Scorched Earth, and I am so grateful to count on you as amongst my friends. Count you as one of my friends. So Tor and I hang out a lot off camera, so that was really nice of him. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so I didn't go around giving people Thanksgiving gifts, but I am appreciative of them. But yeah, Tor and I spend a lot of time off camera. And a lot of time on camera too. Now, we still haven't named these dogs. I need to go back to the episode where like we name them, but we might bring them with us. They can move out of spawn. They're probably safer outside of spawn. I'm eventually going to have to move everything out, but for now. See, why'd you do that, llama? Silly llamas. Now, it's Christmas time, guys. So, I will be doing a Secret Santa at spawn with the rest of the time shotters. I've just got to wait for people to sign up because we don't want, like, some people not doing it and some people doing it. So, I think that's all we need. Hello. But look! Tot remade the Christmas tree, and then Penny put, like, present boxes under there, which are the shulker boxes. I think she did really well to get everybody's colours. Like, this is mine. This is Tot's for green. We've got, who's pink? Edson, obviously. Jake, grey, yep. Huck, green. Anasia, purple. Dave, brown. Yellow for Fabe. And then Poet should be... Is this Poet over here? Code, obviously. Poet's... Where's Poet? I remember seeing Poet. Ah, red. But yeah, I think she did such a good job. But yeah. But I know she did that on stream, so I can show that. But like, look at how Tot like connected with end rods and stuff. I think it looks awesome. Now we are moving out to the jungle, but I thought we could do a bit of a Q&A as we went. But I feel as though I need to sleep first. It looks very dangerous at night. So I'm going to sleep, and there's no bed here. Alright, I'm going to go back to my place and sleep, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. So I am ready. Are you ready? Say goodbye to our little, spawn house. We probably won't be seeing much of it. Oh, another thing before we leave. We're going out this way anyway. Look, Jake, you need to look after your blacksmith. Poet and Jake, if you haven't seen, changed our horse into a mule. Looks good though. So there's that. But we're going to run out to the mushroom biome. And whilst we do this, I'm going to do a Q&A. So I've got my phone in front of me. So the first question, it's from Sledson. Hi, my name is Edson. You know, that butt that we prank a lot. And probably should prank a little bit more. I think he's had it too easy lately. Can I have all your diamonds on TimeShot, please? I mean, he said please, but come fight me. Alright, Edson, come fight me. Yeah. So Ben Hendels, I think. Who do you want to punch the most, and why is it Geordie? I don't want to punch Geordie. I did, the Geordie part was done in the UHC. Now, we blame Geordie for a lot of things in my Patreon, but Geordie's a lovely guy. He gets a lot of slack, But yeah, he's just fun to troll. He's like Edson, fun to troll. Geordie asked Pavlova. This is a question, and this is completely acceptable in the case of Pavlova. Like, honestly, what else? Like, Pavlova's great. Pavlova is, I'm not going to say it's Australian. It is either Australian or New Zealand. There's a big debate between the countries on which one made it, but whoever made it, good job. For those of you, I don't know if you don't know what pavlova is, but it's like a meringue and you put fruit and cream on top, and it's great, and it is commonly used as a birthday cake in Australia as well. For people that don't like cake, they'll have a pavlova instead. It's brought out at Christmas time. It's brought out at many occasions. It's very sweet. I don't get to eat it that often anymore now that I don't live back with family, because Janome doesn't really like pavlova, so I don't get as much out of it. But I can't make a whole pavlova for myself. I can't waste that much food. I can't eat a whole pavlova in the time before it goes off. So yeah, because once you put the fruit and the cream on it, it can get really soggy quickly if you're not careful. So it's usually best that you have the meringue there, then you basically eat it once you put the cream and stuff on it, so it doesn't go yucky and slimy and ugh. Alright. Next question. Seeing as you live in Australia, what is the scariest creature you have met? Well, like, I've seen crocodiles and snakes and things, mainly in zoos. I really, to be honest, haven't been up close with too many, crazy, scary animals. So I just gotta make sure we're going in the right direction. But yeah, like, I live up in North Queensland now, and I've seen crocodiles in the rivers as we've driven past, but I've never been, like, out of the car at the river's edge with a crocodile chasing me. But I've seen them, so I suppose it's what is the scariest creature you have met? Well, I don't find them scary, so I don't know. There's not many creatures that I find scary. Like, I don't know. I really don't have an answer for that. Like, I'm the person that wants to go diving with great white sharks. Like, I have a weird... Like, I think that's so cool to go into the ocean and dive with great white sharks and see them, like, in their natural habitat. I think it's awesome. Crocodiles don't bother me because if you're out on the land and you're far enough away from the water, they can't usually catch you if you had to run. This is the knowledge I've learnt from Australia Zoo, basically. But yeah, they can run on land, but their tail is so heavy that it slows them down, so you can usually get away. But if you're at the river's edge, they will pull you in, etc. I think it's the same in America, because, like, you've got alligators and crocs there too. I guess you've got, like, redback spiders and stuff. They're creepy sometimes, like redback spiders. We've got bird-eating spiders. We've just got a lot of nope animals, but the likelihood of you actually getting one-on-one contact with them is usually pretty rare, because unless you live out in the bush, then I'm sure you do get contact with them. Probably, actually, one animal that always freaked me out, and this is probably not anything that anyone else thinks is scary, but emus. Emus terrify me. They can run fast, they can kick, they can rip your stomach out, they are creepy, and they try to attack you. They're kind of like cassowaries as well. They're flightless, but man, they can run, and they are creepy. And they're known to, like, chase, like, if you're, like, near, they will chase a car, they will chase people. Unless they're in, like, a zoo situation, but then they'll still, like, try and steal food off people if they're out. Like, some zoos in Australia have them out in, like, the eating areas, but they cause a lot of issues. But yeah, emus freak me out. And they do, like, a weird head, like, bobbly thing when they're, like, angry and stuff. But yeah, they'll fight, like, kangaroos and stuff. So, probably an emu is, like, the scariest thing to me, though. The general scary ones that everyone else thinks of, not so much. I think I need to go this way. Okay, so next question. Now, I'm going to skip Fultrons and leave it till the And no, we'll do it now. Okay. What brings you the most joy in life? Now, when I read this, I was like, this is a serious question. Now, I guess the answer for me is kind of, I guess, like a cliche kind of answer. But Janome, my girlfriend, my fiance, my soon-to-be wife when that is legal, that would be who brings me the most joy in life. Spending time with her. But probably the overall answer to that question is probably the family we're creating brings me the most joy. Now, by saying that, we only have like fur kids, basically. We've got the 2 cats. But that's the best we can do right now. Janome and I are looking at having kids. So we will eventually have kids, and that's something that I think will bring us both a lot of joy. And yeah, so Janome and like the family we're creating. And some people may not think that our family is a family, but it is. We've got 2 cats and we've got us, and we live in our own house. Well, we don't own the house, but we live in a house we rent. We live together. We're starting a life together. And yeah, it's just one of those things like we've worked towards it. We've been together for nearly 7 years now. It's something that we ultimately wanted to do was move out. So we did that. And then the next step, we got pets, which I can, Janome actually, I work from home and she thought I was lonely. So she, for our anniversary nearly 2 years ago now, actually, no, last year, our anniversary last year, she was like, we're getting a cat. So we got Console, and then at the end of that year, we got Kenai. And as annoying as they can be, they are the best thing in the world to us too. So yeah, there's that. We're getting really close. So, next question. Loy asked, how many drop bears would you take on in a fight? 0. 100% 0. Have you seen them? You don't have a chance to take them on because they jump on your face and rip it off. You just don't mess with drop bears, man. Kip, can we officially make Australia use the dingo dollar? Well, in my stream, we had this as a thing. We had a vote, and dingo dollar seemed to be the go-to thing. So I guess if people want that, I don't know how that works. I do know that Australia's trying to swap it to the dollary-doos, because, you know, Australia can do whatever they want, clearly. But I didn't think that went through. Okay, so Wholesale Virus said, he's got quite a few. I got this, he says. How are you? I'm pretty good today. I'm tired, but I'm good. I've got the Patreon server launch tomorrow, so that's going to be exciting. Apples or oranges? Orange juice, apples, as like the food to eat. Can I have $1? I don't have $1. Where's my T-Rex? That's in reference to the modded series I'm doing. It's somewhere, that's for sure. Favorite color? Green. Could you not tell? No, you can't because I've got armor on. There you go. Could you not tell? Favorite drink? Coke. Bad for me and I shouldn't drink it, but I do. Muffin? I don't like muffins. Win asked, what's your favorite dinosaur? I don't have one. I do like compies, but I don't have a favorite dinosaur. DMZ asked, how much do I want to punch Geordie? I don't. Gemma Girl asked, how much of a butt is Edson? Well, I don't know if there's a big enough scale for this, to be honest. Like, honestly, he's quite the butt, isn't he? Luckily, I'm moving away from him, huh? No butt neighbor anymore. But, like, I think he's off the scale for butts. Like, he's just not included in the scale. It's just too far. Like, the scale's exploded with him. Kevin C. SLSS asks, are there people in Australia that have arachnophobia? I believe so. I don't see why they wouldn't. A lot of people are scared of spiders. Just because they live in Australia doesn't mean they won't be. So I believe yes. I personally don't like spiders. Janome is the one in the house that deals with that. I freak out at them because they're fast and they're creepy. So she's the one that deals with the spiders while I run and lock myself in a room. I don't believe I have arachnophobia. Like, I can be in a room and, like, or, like, at the zoo and stuff, I can see them in the, like, enclosures and stuff. I just don't really want them crawling on my face at night. That's probably my fear. Okay, so we're nearly there, guys. We gotta go 2150. So just over this bit. Okay. Hope Star says, tell me, what is your most unforgettable memory when helping someone in danger or in dire need? I don't believe I have helped anyone in danger or dire need. I've been the one in dire need before. Like, I got kicked out of home at a younger age when I wasn't young. I was about 19. Or 18, maybe. But, Janomi's family took me in for a little while. So we got puppies here. I don't know where my puppies went. Shouldn't they still teleport to me? I doesn't know. But yeah, I don't think I've really ever had to help anyone in danger or dire need, so I don't really go out much, so there's that. I've helped friends in situations, but nothing like dire, like where they're dying or something like that. Oh man, we're now lost. Look at us go. I have the coordinates, but I'm still lost. Alright. Wabs asks, what's your favourite animal? Probably, to be honest, a cheetah. Would be my favourite animal. I have a cheetah paw print necklace that I don't wear. I don't wear jewellery, but, yeah. Probably a cheetah. And then cats, like cat varieties, tigers, panthers, lions, etc. Why can't I find this? I think we went... I see what we did wrong. And that is all the questions. That concludes all the questions. If you guys would like this to be a weekly series and getting me to play TimeShot a bit more by doing these kind of things and going mining and stuff like that, we can do. Leave questions below because I will for sure answer them. Because I do not mind answering questions. You get to know me a bit better. We can do different topics. I know a lot of people... interested in questions about me being gay and like the struggles and stuff like that, which I completely understand, because if you're not yourself LGBTQ+, you don't really know what it's like to live like that, and it's just like, I don't know what it's like to live as a straight person. It's just that simple. I don't actually know what it's like, because from such a young age I came out as gay and basically lived that life, because I decided from a very young age that I didn't want to live a lie. Like, I didn't want to live unhappy just because people don't think it's okay. But yeah, if you have any questions, if there's something that I don't want to answer, I just won't answer it. It's that simple. So I'm sorry if that is a problem, but there will be topics I'm sure that come up that I don't want to touch on. I won't talk about politics that much. I won't talk about like races and stuff, because I don't know anything about it. That's basically where it comes from, is I don't know enough about it to be able to talk about it, so I can't really help you there with answering questions. But yeah, I will answer other questions and stuff. I know a lot of people are interested in different things about Australia and stuff like that, but also remember, I don't really leave the house, so I'm not the best source of information for these kinds of things. We're coming up to the spot. We went right past it. I think it's that original area that we were in. Whoops. Okay. Oh, is it over here? Here we go. Yep. It's this little island here where we're going to make it like in this area, and there's going to be an area that goes out and stuff. I want to make like a village, I think. Like a jungle assassin village where we can live in the trees and stuff. Now there should be a sign somewhere here, but yeah, these are the coordinates anyway. Yeah, here we go. Boop. Bud's base! We have made it! We have made it to the base! And we can make amazing things. There'll probably be a temple here, and like a base. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'll live here on this leaf. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember, if you want another Q&A episode, you got to ask them questions, because if I don't get enough questions, I can't do it. Okay? Okay. I will see you guys next time. Bye.